Hello, hello, hello. We're back again. It's Tuesday night. Oh dear. Oh, we'll see what's going on. Cheetah's in, Walsh is in, and so is Cyrus. Doubt we'll get many people in, because again we've got the old we have to have this subscriber only version because city buggers. G-Man's here. Don't forget to like this video. I won't bother. Well, every week it's all unnecessary. If you notice every YouTuber has a slick intro video that wastes an awful lot of time. Have you noticed that? Like they're a fucking TV show or something. Have you noticed that? Just waste your time. I'm just saying it as it is. It's an unnecessary title sequence. It's unnecessary. Don't need it. I can just appear. That's the beauty of it, Do we need elongated title sequences on YouTube videos? No. It's just an ego boost, isn't it? It's just willy waving, digital dick waving. Who can piss the highest? Look at me. I've got a fancier intro. Look at me. I'm just mocking that. You know what I'm like. Taking the piss. Just a piss taker. Always taking the piss. Because that's the whole point. Otherwise, we might as well cry and give up and die, mightn't we? So we've got to take the piss out of it because life is just so fucking ridiculous. So is that why you don't do the intro for prog review anymore? Yeah. What's the point? It just gets in the way. You don't care. You've seen them all before. It doesn't get me any more viewers, does it? What's the point? There is no point. That is the point of it. There is no fucking point in any of this. Because the algorithm, I'm slave to an algorithm that dictates what gets seen and what doesn't. I could produce the most amazing content. Ain't going to get seen. No one's going to see it. Because that's YouTube. I've talked about it before. I keep repeating myself just how futile it all is. But there's very little point in me wasting my time producing things. The other day, I do the guitar videos on the other channel. It took me, oh God, I can't remember how long. Because I have to edit that. I don't want to edit. It's a waste of money. Why don't you want to edit? Because even though this isn't a particularly old Mac, because they want you to buy the new M1 Macs, I've noticed that Final Cut Pro, they do this every time when there's a new iteration. Final Cut Pro works fine, and all of a sudden it starts to take longer and longer and longer to do anything. And the other day I did this guitar video, and it took, I don't know, half an hour to render something. And I just walked away from it. Something that used to take literally 5 minutes, it took, I don't know how long. So, and I've got very little patience for that. So what I do is I do all my videos in, so I could do an intro for prog review, could do a generic intro, but I choose not to because again, I'm just wasting your time. Just get into it. Just fade in, do the thing. That's it. Nobody cares. Doesn't add anything to it, does it? You get a little chuckle if it's the funny one, but if you've seen that one for, I don't know, the 50th fucking time, I'm eating into your time. So, cut the fat out, cut it out. But I do it all in OBS and I record it live and I just, and I drop the ending in live and I fade in, drop the ending in. Any graphics I put up myself using my, click things in because it's a lot quicker for me to do that and to piss about with Final Cut Pro on a video that's not going to get seen. Don't blame me, blame YouTube. YouTube has made me like this. So like I said, I did a very good guitar demo the other day. I don't think it's had even 60 views. What's the point of having subscribers? What is the point? I can't get arrested, So, but we keep doing it because there's fuck all else to do until I get a job or I die. This is what we do because, oh, what else is there to do, eh? Oh, I know. People in the comments will tell me, oh, Darren, you're depressed. Oh, Darren, you're depressed. You should stop doing this. This is depressing you. No, this isn't what depresses me. My health is what depresses me. You know, the pains that I'm in depress me. Not this. This doesn't depress me. There are stupid comments that you leave. Marillion fans and Stephen Wilson fans and any other butthurt arsehole. You don't depress me. You are my entertainment. You make me laugh because every time I post a video like that, you appear and you just go, I'm stupid. I'm going to post something to prove that I'm stupid. And then I'm going to get upset when you call me stupid even further, you know. There's very little intelligent conversation out there. There's just people telling me I'm wrong all the time, you know. But that's not what upsets me or gets me depressed. It's my health that does that. And the general futility of my life. So anyway, this guy that, oh no, I can't. She came in. I'm just going to say about someone that the missus works with, but she won't let me tell you that story. See, I'm winding her up as well. I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to tell that story. See, I'm a little monkey. I'm the devil. I'm the devil. That's it. I'm the devil. You know, I'm a bad man, as people tell me. You know, why do you review it if you don't like it? Why? Oh God! Red Hot Chili Peppers albums I'm doing. Not anyone cares. No one cares because there's no fucking capes or goblins in it. You know, but I'm doing that because I like all kinds of music, you know. I'm not narrow-minded. I'm not a Marillion fan or a Stephen Wilson fan who's really blinkered. I like all kinds of music. But the first two albums, I really can't stand. But I give my case. I tell you why I don't like them and why they don't work for me. And that's the whole point. You know, but you can go and check them out. You might love them. I don't see any Red Hot Chili Pepper fans coming beating my door down. That's because no one's seen it. No one's going to see those videos because it's not me slagging off Marillion or Stephen Wilson or Pink Floyd or whatnot, because that's what you should talk about, Darren Locke. The algorithm states. Right, so... And Cyrus also asks, I have music in the background for your reviews. Well, the reason that I don't do that anymore is copyright claims. Yes, because I protect my own music because other people use it, the copyright system means that if I use my own music, it gets a claim. So this music that I do use, I make sure isn't in the YouTube copyright claim system. So yeah, I'd have to record some new stuff purely for the background. But videos in the past, I've had to either remove or take the audio out or, you know, whatever, because I get a copyright claim from me on my own videos, which is incredibly annoying because there isn't a whitelist that I can put this YouTube channel on, or even my other channel, even the other channel, my music channel, where it's me performing and then I publish it. There are copyright claims on it from me on my own videos, and which means I don't get as much. I don't think I get as much money. I don't know if I get as much money via the advertising or not. It means that I can't put as many adverts on these things. So that's why I don't do that. Do you, children? Do you want me to put music on my videos again? Because I can. Let's see. I don't know if I've got. I think I might have. Do we have? Oh no, I don't have it on this one. But I know I can add music if you want. You know, we can add music to this if we so please and have it running in the background on a loop. Do you want to do that? I'd have to find. Let me just find something. I can't remember what it's called now. Would it be called generative? I know I did a big generative thing. Generative video. No, that's not it. Oh. I know there's a big generative thing out there somewhere, but I've lost the track. Because I'm stupid. But anyway, that's why I don't use the music, because copyright, my own copyright. And also, no one ever really mentions it, only you, Cyrus. I think one other person's ever mentioned me not using the music before. But if there was people who said, "Oh, Darren, you should have music in the background," I can do that with this. I can drop it in. I can drop it in if you want. Jack says, enjoying the Red Hot Chili Peppers reviews. Looking forward to the new one. Good, because I'm leading towards that. I've got it on order. I'm just hoping the album arrives. I've got two choices, because I want to do the review on the day, because it's out on the 1st of April. And I've got it on pre-order, but I don't know if it's going to actually arrive on the 1st because of the post and everything. You know, sometimes our postman goes AWOL, which is fun when I'm having my medication delivered in the post and I'm like running out of tablets because things take forever. I've got 2 tablets left and I'm waiting for my medication to come in the post. That's the 21st century for you. Order via app. Oh, use the app. They say use the app. Use the app. Then it takes a long time for my doctor to sign off on the prescription, and then it gets bounced to the company, and then it can take them 2 business days to pull their finger out their rectums, and then the postman might not actually turn up with my drugs, and then, yeah. What was I talking about? I'm one of those moods. I'm one of those moods, man. Grant says, "Hello, Darren. You offended the fanboys of Marillion. At least you offered an explanation. Watched another American YouTuber who is now attacking or telling fans of certain bands what they like his shit." That's good. I like him. He's brave. He needs a medal. Jack says, "When did Red Hot Chili Peppers come to your radar? Was you a fan since day one?" No, not since day one. It would have been around... it would have been around the Abbey Road EP when they was wearing socks on their winkies. I was aware of them. That's when they first came into my sphere of influence, or I came into their sphere of influence. And I remember seeing them on a lot of TV shows, late night TV shows. They appeared on everything over here again, because I think they were one of those bands that were treated rather well over here, like Faith No More in that respect. You know, come to England and, you know, we'll listen. We'll give you a go. I didn't buy any of their records though until I think it was it would have been the big one, Blood, Sex, Sugar, Magic. Though I was familiar with Mother's Milk for some reason. Maybe I bought Mother's Milk because I know that one. I know it, so maybe I bought it. It was a long time ago. It was 1989. So, you know, maybe I bought it. I don't know, but it would have been around that time. It was around that period. So, you know, I have hazy memories of things, but I do remember them being on. I think it was the late night James Wells show, and they were wearing their socks on themselves, which was hilarious because they were the TV crew were completely unprepared for them, and it made me laugh an awful lot. Andrew's in. Cyrus says, "What if you add YouTube's chapter feature so people can hit the option to skip the intro?" That's making work for me, isn't it? Do chapters work? Does anybody care? If I'm doing a review, you know, and again, that's not the point. I just want to get into it. Let's get into this. You know, who cares for intros? Does anybody really care for intros? I don't think they do. I think they want their hit. They want. Come on, give me the content. You know, it's something that annoys me. I get annoyed by it. So what's the point? So I don't want to see someone's intro. So I don't see why I should do an intro. Yeah. So no. If I can do as little as possible, if I can do as little as possible with this fucking... When I start, I mean, I put lots of effort back in the old days. I put lots of effort in, and did scripts and things, and didn't get me anywhere. So I'm better off just talking at the camera. It's all in here anyway. It all comes out. Sometimes I miss points, but doesn't matter. It's all in my head. I'm just it's all about time, isn't it? Really. I don't know. Again, the content I do isn't necessarily wanted. People want documentaries. They want pseudo documentaries about albums and bands and things, and with pictures and video clips flying around, and an earnest voice narrating over it like it's behind the music or something like that, but on YouTube with some guy sitting in his underpants cribbing everything off of Wikipedia and various interviews that he never did. So I don't really want to do that. That is zero interest. I have zero interest. I like reviewing things because that's my bread and butter. That's what I used to do when I was, a journalist. It was computers and computer software and that. But now I can do what I want. I can actually talk about music. I never wanted to do it when I could get paid for it because I felt that I would be compromising. Now I don't have to compromise, and I love the waves of love that I get for my uncompromising position on this, because people, because people are stupid. How dare you call fans stupid? How dare you? Who do you think you are? Have you no respect for the musicians and the music and the fans? Have they ever given me any respect? No. You created the monster. You created this. I was perfectly pleasant when this began, but then people got the arsehole. And this is what you created. Has my health been getting better? Honestly, no. The last few days, I've not been feeling very well. And I don't know why. I'm getting more aches and pains, my tingles in my hands and everything. It's, my toes were giving me real grief the last couple of evenings. Tonight they were, but, I used my special medicinal vibrating machine. I've got a little massager that I use. No, it's a massager. It's not a vibrator. It just happens to vibrate. But I use it on my foot and my foot, on my feet even. But there's usually one foot that hurts the worst, but it alternates between left and right. And, it's been that. But, like at the moment, I'm feeling tired. I don't really want to be doing this tonight. I feel a bit washed out, It's funny because I usually get this in the afternoons, but it's kind of hit me. It's hit me now. I usually get this about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just feel like I'm going off a cliff. And then I usually come back to make dinner, and then I'm feeling it now. But we'll plough on. I'm just sitting here talking. It's not brain surgery. No one's going to die. Not yet. I've not killed anyone yet, have I? It's always the first time. But thank you for asking. It's very kind of you. But I don't know. I think I've just basically got to stop eating. I think I need to be a bit more disciplined, and I think I need to look at my diet a bit more. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not, eating bags of sugar and stuff like that. But I don't have any sugar in anything anymore. I have a very plain diet. But when you're cooking for other people, maybe I should just, not be eating some of the foods that they're eating, but that's the thing. You're cooking for other people and you're the diabetic, and I don't really fancy cooking 2 meals, so it's just easier for me to eat what everyone else is eating. But no, I don't, but then I don't have the potatoes or, more meat. I was, planning on becoming a vegetarian. But when I spoke to the nurse, when this all began, she went, oh no, it's not advisable. You should probably keep with the meat, because you need your proteins. So, yeah. Andrew says, been listening to watching the Yes Montreux concert. Very good. Cheater asks, what's the other channel? It's called Darren Locke Music, I believe. Cyrus says, I guess you tried fighting YouTube on the claims a few times before. It's just a lot of a ball ache, and you're fighting yourself, and it's just because I've got so many videos. It's just an awful logistical nightmare for me to do. There's hundreds of videos involved, and I don't have the time nor inclination to do it. But what I could do is I could record some more background stuff. There's stuff I can do. It's not. I'm just lazy, and I don't care. And nobody's requested it except you and some other person who I can't remember. Well, no, they are, but I can't remember their ID, their login thing. I know their real name, but I don't know. I can't remember what their YouTube name is. I don't want to dox them. What is the etiquette for that? Do you use their real name or do you use their online name? What's the right thing to do? I think it's their online name, isn't it? Yeah. So there's just two people, you and this other person that's ever mentioned it. I don't think anybody misses the ambient sludge that I put in the background, because it puts them to sleep. What with my incredibly dulcet tones? Hi, listener. You're listening to Bullshit FM with your favourite host, Big Arsehole. Yes, here I am. Trying to keep you all awake when my voice will send you off into deep, deep slumber. Please don't forget to count the sheep. There goes another one. There's another one. Watch the sheep jump over the fence and over the fence and over the fence. And now you're in the land of Nod, in sleepy time. And hopefully you're dreaming of me. But no, it's a big ball ache. All of it. YouTube is a massive ball ache. Grant says, used to watch you slide down the rainbow. My friends loved that. Well, it's still on here. You can go and watch those. You can still watch those titles. Again, if you go to the main screen, you can watch it on a loop. I put all the titles into the introductory video. Let me pull it up for you. Then you, my friend, you can watch it till your heart's content. All those intros I condensed to the channel introduction, if I can find it. Can I find it? Is that the one? I don't think that is it. Where's that one? No, that ain't the one. What's the video? Is it called titles? I don't know. Nope. I don't even know the name of my own videos because I'm a big moron. I'm a moron. It's called channel trailer. Why did I call it that? I was never going to remember it being called something sensible like channel trailer. Here we go, children. Who wants a nice trailer? Your Uncle Darren has cut and pasted it for you. Here you go. Don't tell your mothers. So it says, personally, the music helped make the series more complete production, but I totally understand if you choose being a total arse about it. Well, I don't really think it did. It was just, some ambient stuff in the background, I didn't really think it added any. You got to remember, again, people forget and that was like in the first year, maybe first couple of years of all this. And I've not done it since. People kind of remember those times. But my children were little and they were asleep, so I used to do everything really quietly. So I was like, And today we're looking at the new album by Stephen Wilson, and yes, it's a pile of shit. And I do it very, like that, and have the ambient music in the background. So it was kind of more of a soothing, I did it more for me, I think, because I had a bit of a heavy day. I was like, it's my way of unwinding and relaxing. And I don't have that, so, it's different. It's a different world. And so, now I'm loud and shouty. You fucking bastards, I hate ya. I'm like that. I'm like that now. Jack says, I pre-ordered my copy as well. Completely forgot I could just get it from the shop on the day. Yeah, well, I wanted the red vinyl because, like, it's the Chili Peppers and they're red. But is the vinyl going to be hot? That's the question. Sorry says the first two Chili Peppers albums aren't that good. They honestly would have been better off using the early demo tape versions of songs in their first album. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's you know, they are, again, the production on the I mean, if you've watched the video, the production on that first album is shocking. It really is bad. And was it Andy Gill from League of Four, Gang of Four? Sorry, I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy time. I'm sure. Now, oh God, I just had a weird... Anyway, I'll come back to that story because I'm getting in the way of what I was going to say. Yeah, Andy Gill's production on it was absolutely appalling. I'm sure Andy Gill ran a radio program a while back now, and you played one of my tracks, I believe. I just remembered Gang of Four. I'd have to pull it up. I don't know if I put it on my blog at the time. When was that? I bet it's like 20 years ago or something. And I remember being quite impressed because I think I sent him a link and he actually played one of my songs. I might be remembering that wrong. It might be someone completely else. Let me have a look. Yes, I'm right. Here we go. Go away. Oh no, it's created by Dave Allen of the Gang of Four. This is from June the 28th, 2009. I'm reading my own diary here. Another one of my tracks has been used in a podcast. This time, Oops and Scouts from way back in 1999 was used in the MSB podcast created by a fellow who's been recently diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. You can access it here. I wonder if that podcast still works. Can we go? Nope, it's gone. That's a shame. It's dead. And here's the track. Also the other week. Oh no, that was a separate one. And then also the other week, I mentioned the track Echo Net was used on the Pamplemousse podcast on Woxy.com. Well, it seems the podcast was created by Dave Allen, who was a member of respected band Gang of Four. So there you go. So that's good. And that was a long time ago. That's when everybody loved me. Everybody loved me. They were using my music. I don't know if I'd submitted it or something. I have no memory because it was 2009. I was in a different place back then. But yeah, there you go. Gang of Four. Grant says, unscripted is the best. People pay more attention. Do they? Do they pay attention? Give me your attention. I demand your attention. Yes. Give me your attention. Penguin Cafe were playing tonight at the Barbican. I'm here though. I didn't go. Didn't fancy it. Peter says, hey Darren, enjoyed your last few vids about your latest controversy, but seriously, people need to lighten up. Is it a controversy or is it just arseholes being arseholes and me playing with them? Because I can't help myself. Oh, people don't get any of it. But there's a really interesting video. That's it. Or should I do it for a video? Or should I do it for maybe I should do an actual proper coffee time or something about it. There's this video from this guy who is in. There's this thing about this fella who did this thing, and it's really interesting. Be specific. They don't know what you're talking about, Darren. You know what you're talking about, but they don't. So you need to explain it to them. Got you. I will explain. If you think the charts are in a terrible state, you won't believe what's going on in America, in the Billboard charts. And there's this fellow, I can't remember his name because it's just come to me and I'll have to pull up the link. I was talking about his band and how he was basically stiffed out of a very high chart position because of the weird rules that they have regarding the Billboard charts, and there are something like 9 different charts, and he charts on one, and he came at number 2 on the independent chart, right? But who had the number 1 album on the independent chart? It was a soundtrack album for a Disney film published by Disney. Disney, in this world, are an independent record company. I shit you not. And so if you think our charts are messed up, wait till I do this thing about the American charts, which makes it even more crazy. And this guy scored something like 16,000, I think it was 16,000 CD sales, and it would have guaranteed him a top 4 position on the chart with the streams as well. And basically, they really effed him around. And it's a really interesting story. And for some reason, I think it's because I've been talking about Marillion and chart places, it appeared in my feed. Again, I don't know who this guy is. I think they do maybe, is it kind of rap? I don't know, but it looks like he might be a rapper. It might be. And I'll have to pull it up, but it's a really interesting story. It kind of adds to what I've been saying about how it is kind of a bit of a boys' club, and everyone just pats themselves on the back. It's like it's meaningless. Cyrus says, I keep thinking the Dad My Hero bar sign is a Toblerone bar. That's because it is. It is. Well spotted. That's what I got. I got that for my birthday. Yeah, they bought me a bar of Toblerone for a diabetic man. I think I'm getting the message here. It was delicious though. It was delicious. But I made sure I hadn't had anything vaguely, sweet or carby that day. When I didn't eat the whole thing. I ate like a couple of chunks at a time, but I was very careful, But yeah, but it is. It's actually a promotional outer sleeve for a bar of Toblerone. I'll get it down, but I'm worried I'll never be able to. It's carefully balanced. It's carefully balanced on the rack there. So I'm going to very carefully. I'm going to show you. But I'll probably never be able to get it back up there. So look at that. It is a Toblerone. Yeah? Isn't that clever? My kids got me that. That's because I'm their hero. It's official. You see? It's official. It must be true if Toblerone put it on a promotional sleeve to go around a proper bar of Toblerone. It must be true. I believe it. Believe in it. Oh, it worked. It went back on again. Hey, that's good, that. I like it. Got my News of the World Funko up there. Don't know if you can see that. Let me get the old screen up. Look. News of the World Funko. I'm like one of those guys who has the Funkos behind him now. It's News of the World. Funko. What more do you want? It's News of the World. It's got the album art and everything in it. It's really clever. Cushion says, I'm a few years behind you, 47. I think I've been in a minor state of mourning about the fall from relevance of rock music. Yeah. I think it's everything that's happening at the moment. I'm feeling a bit weird. I think it's the Ukraine war that's really got to me, because when I see the houses smashed and the buildings, it's kind of, I think I was saying this to the missus and the kids the other day, how I was feeling about it. I feel kind of really angry. I'm really, really angry about it. I want to do something about it. Like I said, if I was younger, fitter, I would be out there with a gun shooting people, because it's really annoyed me. Because it reminds me of when we had to flee. We basically left with our clothes, on our backs, thinking that the building was going to explode because there was a ruptured gas main and everything. And I know that feeling, and I see this, and I see good people being displaced by fascists, and I want to do something, because I feel it opens up the wound, and it makes me very angry. And no one should have to go through what we went through. Okay, it's not the same as them, because they're being shelled and that, but I don't know, and this is where I wish I had money. This is where I wish I had a big house, because I'd have all the kids come live with me. Let's have some fun. And I feel kind of useless about it. And that's what's getting to me, and that's why I'm feeling a little bit, weird. It's weird. So yeah, there you go. Sorry, says the one where I put you to sleep. Maybe. You sure you're not Garrett Munton? Walsh says the etiquette is to use the number of their IP address. Yeah, and their mother's maiden name. and a stool sample. Walsh also says the intro of Darren on the Rainbow is known for the new Marillion album cover. Yeah, well, Floyd did it first. Jack says instead of the ambient music, play the first Red Hot Chili Pepper in the background to help the viewer relax. Yeah. Yeah, it's all up. Yeah, it's unscripted. There's no quotes here. I don't know. I don't quote anyone. And there's no philosophy here. And yeah, Death by Chocolate. Yeah. Cyrus says got around to listening to most of Squid's entire discography since there wasn't much. Enjoyed Lino EP and Bright Green Field. Yeah, it's not bad. Andrew says, Darren, you're my hero. Of course. I don't know why. Cyrus says, oh wow. Didn't know they added special text and names to Toblerone bars like they do with Coke and Snickers. Guess I did it with Toblerone, only in the UK. Well, it's only an outer sleeve, so yeah, it's I don't know if you can get names. It'd be good if you bought. That's a Simpsons joke. Oh, it's all gone quiet. 33 viewers are slowly killing the channel. I think I scared off all the Marillion fans. Bom 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 bom. Christian says, if you're a true Marillion fan, you would have called your daughter Kaylee. No, I wouldn't. Was it people who named their kids after like rock stars like the Beatles, No one did it for the Rolling Stones. I named him Jagger. Yeah, because I'm a big fan of the Stones. But Keith Richards is one of those people he's got a Christian name for his surname. He's got two Christian names, isn't he? So it doesn't really work with that one. Oh yeah. Christian said, how about my guitar collection video? What? Why? Why is everyone obsessed with collections? I don't have a guitar collection. I have a very small guitar collection. And anyway, you see the guitars one at a time. I don't understand it. Like you see the records one at a time. And I can't stand those people who go, the only people who's allowed to do that is Norm from, Norm's Rare Guitars when he takes you to the warehouse. He's the only person on earth who's allowed to show you his guitar collection without being a complete wanker about it, because he's Norm from Norm's Rare Guitars, and it makes sense for him to have a warehouse full of rare guitars. You know what I'm saying? Because, all these people, when they show their stuff off, just wankers, a lot of them. Wankers! Oh, wankers. Cyrus says, good thing about the members of the Beatles and Rolling Stones haven't done anything horrible. I don't know. Have you heard Jagger's solo career? That's a good one. Sometimes I should really script these jokes. They're really quite good. Andrew says, the Roxy box set you looked at went for £102. Oh, that's all right. Zeb says, Red Hot Cheapo's early days, only tried to copy Texas band Big Boys. I Don't even know what that is. Lee Moran says, last ever Genesis gig Saturday. Thoughts on Gabriel joining them? What, is he joining them? Is he? I don't think. What, is he going back to them? Well, I suppose if that's what he wants to do. I can't see it myself though. Can anyone see? Can anyone see Gabriel going back to Genesis? What's my thoughts on that? No, let it die. Let it die. Let it all die. Any more for any more, or should we just call it a night? Have I bored you all? 31 viewers. Yeah, I've just bored everyone. Remember, you can like this video. I wouldn't bother. We've hit the bottom. We've hit the bottom of the barrel. We're scraping the bottom. We've hit the dregs, everyone. I've got nothing. I've got nothing. Sarah says, currently editing the latest episode of a web series. It feels like a never-ending number of lists and editing notes coming my way. Well, can't you employ someone to do that? I thought you was a director. Sure you've got an edit. Andrew says, yeah, I saw that Peter Gabriel was going to do a reunion. Oh, that's good. The good thing about me is I don't stay up to any of this, because who cares? No one cares, do they? It's going to be crap. Is he going to wheel Phil on? Going to wheel him on? Have you seen how bad the footage is in German? The German footage. Some of it's been in my suggestions, and I watched it, and it was painful. He's got worse. Phil's got worse. Why haven't they sent out for Ray Wilson? Is Ray around? Come back, Ray. No? Or Paul Carrack even. If they put Paul Carrack in the chair with a tartan blanket over his legs, no one would tell the difference. No one would tell the difference. They'd think, God blimey, this guy can keep in time and in tune. That's the only difference. Am I being cruel? I think I'm being cruel. Grant says, I do feel sad listening to the Shapes album from Genesis. Oh, it always makes me cry. Silver fucking Rainbow. Are you having a laugh? Really? Vaughan says, evening. No Genesis reunion, I'm afraid. Instead, we've got an album to release before. Remember those hard drives? He revealed them in 2015. Never forget. Never forget. Oh, dear. Cyrus says, if they could at least bring Gabriel and Hackett for the last few songs of the live show, I personally feel that would be a decent way to cap things off. Nobody wants that. It'd only be right if they brought Anthony Phillips on and all the drummers that are still alive and Chester Thompson, seeing as Phil Collins fell out with him for some reason. I could never really understand that. And and they should all perform Salisbury Hill. I'd like that. I'd pay to see that. Shane says, so that's why you don't have an introduction to prog anymore. Yeah, because it's a waste of my time. And more importantly, it's a waste of your time. Why do you, unless I change the introduction every time, seriously, every time I do a funny, then what's the point of doing it? You've read the title. You know what I'm going to talk about. You don't need me doing a fucking, are you a baby? Are you a baby sitting in front of the telly needing like flashing lights and colours and shapes? Is that what you need? Are you a big baby, a big hairless baby? You did a boo-boo in your pants and you want Darren to entertain you with flashing lights and colours? Really? Is that what you want? Really? I don't think it is. I don't think it is what you want. You just you want your fix. Immediately. I'm here to give you a fix. Straight in your arm. Oh dear. Jack says, Gabriel doing a Genesis show could push his solo album back another 6 years. I wouldn't hold your breath. Vaughan says, Simon Collins on vocals for Genesis, so Collins will do a family reunion with his sons. Yeah, well, I did suggest that. Again, it makes sense if, Simon, joined the band, because not only can he do the double drumming thing with his younger brother, he looks and sounds like his father, especially if you put it on a bit, I don't think anyone would care. Again, it keeps it in the family. Goodwill, And I'm surprised they never asked him to do it. But I don't know. Maybe Simon Collins has got better things to do. Not getting stopped by the police with drugs. Oh, are we allowed to talk about that? Oh. Cyrus says, I'm still directing post-production on my latest short film, but I have also shot and I'm editing this unrelated web series as well. God, this is youth. You'll burn out, Cyrus. Slow down, man. You don't want to burn out. How old are you? You're like 15. You got the whole of your life ahead of you, man. Now take some time. But yeah, good luck. I wish you success. La 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 la. Ah, he's a dog kissing a fish. Ah, I'm watching animal videos on Facebook. Oh, or is he trying to eat the fish? I'm not sure. I think he's playing with it. Koi carp. Boxer dog and a koi carp. Oh, isn't that nice? More animal videos. That's what we need. More animal videos. Rock says, Darren, do they have Supermacs in the UK or just Ireland? Supermac? Oh, you mean the new Apple Mac? I don't know. I can't afford one. I'll just put a rocket up my computer's arse. Let's have a look. Let me try and buy one. Which one shall I go for? $4,000 one? Oh my God. The earliest available is 30th of April. Or if you want the super duper $4,000 one, 23rd of May. However, let me just change that to my current location. It's got my current location as Birmingham. That ain't right. I'm not in Birmingham. You're drunk, Apple. Go home. Yeah. But if I was in Birmingham, I could go into the Apple store in Birmingham and pick one up. If I was in Birmingham. But I'm not in Birmingham. It's a lot of money, isn't it? It's a lot of money. Rock says, not a computer, it's a fast food place. Oh. I thought you meant the Mac Studio. I'm on the Apple bloody website. I don't even know what Supermax is. Is it good? No, we don't have those. Oh, it's a McDonald's ripoff. No, we have the real McDonald's. He means McDonald's. I get. No, I don't know. Look, we were meant to have a McDonald's in Loughton High Street, right? Loughton High Road. McDonald's had put, I was going to put a McDonald's unit, and a unit that hasn't been occupied for a while. They've made the offers. They were going to do it. They're going to put investment into the area. Kids are going to get jobs. They're going to put, they're going to make a concerted effort to keep the thoroughfare clean. It's a very positive thing. And then our local council that owns the unit decided to hit them for the highest rent ever. And John McDonald's did. They looked at the council and said, fuck you, and pulled out and left. Because the council bumped up the rent price by almost, I think it was almost double. It was crazy. Of course, a case of, I saw you coming. And McDonald's went, and left. And our council's stupid. Stupid council. Just think of all the kids that could have got jobs and Saturday jobs and whatnot, and all the positive things it could bring into the area. But hey, let's have another coffee shop, shall we? Let's have another coffee shop. Dreams of just being able to, I don't know, get a quarter pounder delivered, from Just Eat or Uber Eats or whatever it's called, or Go Getters. Just imagine that. Just imagine. But we live in the armpit of Essex, where we can't get a McDonald's delivered to us. What kind of country is this? I think this is Brexit Britain. This what this is. I blame Boris Johnson myself. It's all Bojo's fault that I can't order McDonald's locally. It's a fucking disgrace. It really is. Lance says, good evening. Bit late, but better late than never. Lance is my viewer of the week. How so? Because Lance, if I remember correctly, very kindly ordered a CD, which I've got to get made, because nobody else wants one. So it's just going to be me and Lance that's going to own a copy of Net Echo on CD, which is great. It's going to be a limited edition for him of one. A true limited edition. It's almost up there. It's going to be up there with like Stephen Wilson levels of limited edition, because only me and Lance are going to own a copy of this CD. And I like Lance for that. It's going to be very special. I'm going to sign it, and I might even draw a little love heart on it, because hopefully this is the right Lance, and there isn't another Lance out there, and I've made a complete pig's ear of this monologue. But thank you, Lance, for believing in me. Nobody else does. Nobody wants my fucking music. Oh, the problems I've had getting Net Echo published. Oh, fuck me. Oh, CD baby. I don't know what's happened to those idiots. They said that one of the tracks on this sounded like, was a a content match with this track. They sent me a link to this track, and it said none of my material sounded anything like this band. And I said to her, I don't know what you're talking about. There are no loops in it. It's all from like drum machine that I thought I'd programmed. But anyway, this drum loop that I put in sounded like, this is what they said, sounded like the drum loop that was used in this song, which was actually recorded after what I'd done. Theirs was in, 2012, and mine was 2009. But it's taken me 3 weeks to get this sorted. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Ugh. And then there's the mystery of how slow music got pulled from all the digital platforms without my permission. And I've been trying to get that fixed as well. It's like, I'll tell you, Little Lemon Records, it's not going well. It's not going well for Little Lemon Records at all, I'm afraid. Andrew says, Darren, what happened about Jessel Green? Did they stop the building? Yeah, they did. They stopped it. But they're building over there instead. There's a parcel of land opposite the college, which was supposed to be earmarked for, I think it had a covenant on it that was only ever meant to be used for maybe a hospital or something like that. But hey, the powers that be, they sold the land for £1 million, I think it was £1 million or something, and got the covenant removed, and they're going to be building loads and loads of flats, and it's going to be an absolute pig's ear. But on Jessel Green, it was just ridiculous because, it slopes like that, it's got a gradient like that, and it would have been an absolute eyesore, And these open spaces, all of them, back in the day, were given to the people by the country. They were given to us. They're not the council's property to be bought and sold. It goes back to ye oldie days. There are various rules and regulations that have been stipulated that they belong to the people. So these areas of green are meant for us to enjoy. Walk the dog on and play football, and people were sunbathing there today. It wasn't warm enough, but I saw the ham-like flesh of sunbathers glistening in the early spring sunlight. It was quite a sight to behold. It was their pale flesh, nice, flashing, reflective off of the green grass. Rock says, "Have you ever been stateside?" Yeah. Lance says, "No, it's me who ordered the CD. Don't worry, looking forward to it." Yeah, it might take a bit of time. I've got to pull my finger. I've got to design the back sleeve to it, because I've been a bit uninspired because you're the only person that's ordered it. So it's just going to be me and you that can have a copy, which is nice. I don't mind. But this is the worst feedback I've ever had for a CD yet. It's getting worse. I think people are trying to tell me something. I won't bother doing Americana 2 now. I had it all planned for next year, Americana 2. I'm going to do it as a special double, with the 2 parts of the story. So if you missed the first CD, you'd have the first CD, and then you'd have the second CD with the concluding part of the story, whatever happened to Eddie Pilgrim, and it was going to be in a little double thing. It was going to be great. Not as good as the first one because I did the surround sound, and there was a commentary track, and then I did the online book with all the videos in, and you could listen to it and read the story, and they had the lyrics. That was good. But I'm not bothering with any of that. It's just going to be a one CD because didn't fucking do anything, did it? Waste me time and everything. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about my genius. Nobody cares. But no, I need to do that. Also, it costs money, and like I say, normally I get the money in, and it kind of the pre-orders cover the cost of getting the stuff done, and this time it's going to be a negative Nelly, I'm afraid. So that's a first. Normally I cover the costs of the CD production, and this is the first time it, and then whatever spares, I get maybe like, I don't know, 30 quid profit. Ooh, enough to keep me in guitar strings, as I always said. So this is a real, it's a bit of a downer really, because I think it's really good. I think it's really interesting. Again, the things I really believe in, nobody likes, but the things I don't care for, people really enjoy. That's art. That's your art, Darren. Do things that you don't care about. People love it. Andrew said that was very poetic. Yeah, I'm a poet, but I don't know it. There was an old man from Nantucket. Oy, oy, oy. God, have we done an hour already? Oh, God, it feels like I've been here all week. Make it stop. Oh, God. Killing the channel, video by video. 33, we've still got 33. And remember, you can, if you wish, like this video. If you wish, you don't have to. But you could, if you wanted to. If you really, really wanted to. Go on, I dare you. Go on, do it. Do it. You going to do it? Go on. Go on, do it. Press the like button. You know you want to. Go on. Should we see what's in the spam folder? Oh, in the spam folder, I've got a PPI tax refund email. We could start the claim today. Should we start the claim? It's on a no-win, no-fee basis. Let's have a look. You can see this. Let's see, here it is, PPI tax refund. See, don't delay, claim today. That looks legit, doesn't it? Start your claim. Let's have a look. Here we are, we're in. Oh, it's a Russian website. Oh, God. Right, what we got here? Please select your lender. I don't know. Argos. Please select the tax year. Well, last year. Please select your income. Oh, it's got to be at least over 150,000. What was the amount of a refund? It was £20 billion. Next. What? Is that too much? How's that? What? Oh, here we go. Mr. First name, big. Oh, if I can spell that right. Big balls. Date of birth, 1st of the 1st. 1920, is that what it goes back to? I was hoping to get 1901. National insurance number. NX. Contact number. Are you serious? We've got a contact number for Scotland Yard. Let's see, Scotland Yard phone number. They usually ask for here we go. That'll do. No, give me the number. I want the number. Whoops. Oh, I don't want to call it. Shit. No, I don't want to call it. Stupid internet. 020. That should get them through to the police. Email. big@balls.com. 123. Fuck you. Town and city. Testicleville. Well, it's got to be Essex, isn't it? Postcode. Oh, this is where it's going to get me. Let's put in SW1A, 1AA. That's Downing Street. Next. Wow, it accepted it. I agree to the terms and services. Signature. BAL. And wait a minute, let me just add something there. And we need some. There we go. Balls. I'm going to submit my claim. There we go. Oh, I look forward to getting that back. There we go. That should be fun. Did you all enjoy that? I enjoyed it. Where are we? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. G said, I liked the video before you even started it. And do you know what? I like you even more. Thank you for that. Cyrus is going to have to get back to editing. Best of luck with everything. Everyone have a good one. And same to you, Cyrus. Don't burn out, though. Don't burn out. Right. Any more for any more? Or should we just call it quits? Shall we call it quits? Because I've baited the Russian scammers, which is going to be the title. We could do Wordle. Who wants to do Wordle? Oh, wait a minute. Grantman says, like the Harold Budd review. You like the Harold Budd review? Good. I got a nice retweet from All Saints Records today on both Twitter and Facebook, which was nice. They enjoyed my review, and seeing as All Saints is like Brian Eno's company, I like that a lot. It's good. It works for me. Andrew's off as well. Blimey, everyone's off. Everyone's leaving me. Not going to stay around for Wordle. I've got to get my iPad. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's close that window. And close that window, because that's the Metropolitan Police phone number. Don't want that. Let me get my iPad. Talk amongst yourselves. This is my vibrator. This is what I use on my feet. Look. It's got 3 balls. Really gets the blood circulating in my tootsies. Only cost a tenner. Good, mate. Amazon is your friend. Oh God, do I really want to subject myself to Wordle? Oh. Oh, I don't feel right. I don't feel in the mood for it. Starting word. Oh, let's think of a good starting word. Oh God! All my Allen keys have got stuck to me. Look, all my Allen keys have got stuck to me magnetic case. Oh no! Ugh, I dropped one. Oh, just total lack of professionalism here. Oh dear. Let's think of a 5-letter word. Anyone got any ideas? Ugh. Someone said poetics. I'm going with poets as the opening word. Poets. Ah, it's a P. We've got a P. I'll have a P, please, Bob. Nobody will get that reference unless you're in the UK. Right. Baker Street. Bob Holness did not play saxophone on Baker Street. That is an urban myth. But do you know who Tears? No, not Tears, mate. Shane says, loving the Red Hot Chili Peppers reviews. Thank you, Shane. Thank you. You know, you're just encouraging me. You know that. There's a lot of people out there that do not want you to encourage me. Poets. Right, I'm going with peach. Peach. Oh, so the E doesn't go there then. Okay. Oh, so it's got to be... Oh. Okay then. I'm going with prize. Prize. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. There's not many. There's no more vowels. Oh no, it's wait a minute. Oh no, that doesn't work. Oh no. I'm going with purge. Purge. Oh, we did it. Fuck yeah. Tonight, I was in the zone. I was in the pocket. That's big brain thinking there. You watched it. I didn't struggle. I like it when we have a beginning. When I get the beginning word, I find it a lot easier than if I just got the last letter, beginning letter of the word, than if I have the last. I've been getting the last letter, and that's been really messing with my mind. That was a good one. I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm going to post that onto Twitter because it's what I do. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know. Oh yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, that's it then. We've spammed Russian scammers. We've solved Wordle. Right. We need to do one more amazing thing. I don't know what I can do. I know. Psychedelic light show. Yeah? Okay, here we go. You won't get this on any other channel. Right? I might have to turn the lights off. Right? I'll turn the lights off. This is just for the... This is going to like this. Let me just turn the lights off. Right? Oh no, the batteries are running out. Oh. Psychedelic light show, everyone. Ooh, look at that. Said to me, batteries have gone buff. Son of a bitch. That's it. Got it. There you go. Psychedelic light show, everyone. Imagine ambient music. Ooh, wow music. Ooh.